At FedEx, we're making carbon capture research our priority because Earth is our priority. Our goal is to be carbon neutral by 2040. We call it Priority Earth. FedEx, where now meets next.
At Freedom Mortgage, freedom means helping veterans use their homes for better living. Whether that be through refinancing your mortgage, accessing cash through your home's equity, or helping you purchase a new home, making home financing a custom fit. That's freedom. Visit freedommortgage.com/VA to learn more. Freedom Mortgage Corporation, NMLS number 2767, www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org, 951 Yamato Road, Boca Raton, Florida, 33431, 800-220-3333, licensed in all 50 states. For complete licensing information, visit www.freedommortgage.com/state-licensing. Equal housing opportunity.
Well, that's typically what I do. I use Sunday as a luncheon board for Monday. So I typically do that. Good morning to all of you. Your energy is fantastic and perfect.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning.
First things first, got the email from our program, our head programmer. Let me back up real quick. It is, can I give y'all a secret that I'm doing that'll help you? Can I give you a secret?
Come on, help us out, sir.
Of course.
I built this company by staffing to my weaknesses. And I did a good job, I believe. I put Deanna is at all my weaknesses. I hate everything she does. I can't. And nothing she does I like. That's why she do it. She loves it. I hate everything she do, Nikki. Everything she do, I hate. But she loves it. She loves all of it. That's what you need, right? You need that. I don't like a single thing that she do. I can't stand. I just look at a calendar and my eyes start hurting. I can't do nothing about it. She loves that stuff. She loves all that, formulating entities, all that stuff. Grace. I said, Grace, I get on these sales. That's what I need. You do that too, Antonio. What you gonna do? I said, but I need you to tell other people to get on these sales too. I can't do that. Because let me tell you the kind of personality I got, Steve. I'll just be like, you know what? Just go home. Go home. I got it. Go home. I'll just go home. I got it. You understand? I know it's one or two of y'all out there like me. Don't act like you're not. Don't act like you're not. You just go home. Don't even worry about it. You can play one time. Listen, you can play one time. I want to hear no more. In fact, you take the week off. Take the week off and reapply for your job when you come back. You understand? Okay. That's what I'm at. So I got Grace there. I had Tempest and boom. But now I don't staff to my weaknesses no more. I staff to my strengths. Wherever I am a genius at, I hire 10 to 20 people in that area. Go ahead, Grace.
Okay, question. Mm-hmm. If I'm first starting off my business, do I first staff to the weaknesses and then as it goes, staff to my strengths?
That's what I would do.
Okay.
That's what I would do. I would staff to my weaknesses because you need foundation. You need to do things that you can't do. Does that make sense? You do things that you can't do. But then when it's time to scale, well, that's us. I'm a programmer and a pretty good one. I've already programmed the next level of what your learning management will look like. Okay, I just basically, go ahead, Satish.
I would staff for my strength, and then for my weakness, I will go to a coach who is the right person to guide me what to do. I wouldn't risk going and learning or staffing for weakness. I'll just come to you.
No doubt. It's pretty much all approved, right? You get to do what every entrepreneur gets to do what you do. Me personally, in scaling, I'm only staffing to the strengths because we're moving so fast and so greatly, and we've got everything. I got a foundation so strong that if we mess up, money can cover it. Somebody missed that. You kind of want to get to the point where money can cover some of your mistakes. Okay. You want to be like, you know what? That's all right. Just throw some money right there. It'll be okay. Okay. That's what you want to do. But now I'm a programmer, but I've got a team of programmers and to teach how many do I have a goal of building? Pay attention, y'all.
35.
I want to put 35 people where I can do. Someone should be catching the lesson here.
35 top programmers, not the team.
Top in the world at what I can do. That's not the only area. It's not the only area. A lot of the areas in which I got these great genius gifts, I'm hiring and putting people in these places. I'm hiring writers. Everybody knows I'm a great writer. Not from birth. It's just school just beat the crap out of me and forced me to write. Okay? Just is what it is. Hiring writers. Hiring marketers. Everybody knows. I'm a marketer. That's how y'all got here. Okay? Why are you doing that, Antonio? Because I'm duplicating myself hundreds of times in every area. Now, Jerry, imagine walking into your office and you got 13 Jerrys over there doing the things you want them to do. I'm saying something, y'all. Okay? Imagine going into your office, Nikki, you got 13 Nikki's over there. Not other folks, just literally you and your gifts, but they better Nikki's. You know how much money y'all make? Do you understand what you're doing with the greatness? So y'all remember that, okay? Remember that. Definitely outsource.
Yes. The strength of labor force.
And that is what's happening. That's exactly what's happening, okay? I am multiplying my labor force so I can multiply my wealth. That's a t-shirt, okay? That's a t-shirt. Now, that being said, we got an email from the head engineer who did JP Morgan and Chase stuff, okay? Did JP Morgan Chase stuff and all sorts of stuff doing hours. Everything's perfect, y'all. There's no errors. There's nothing. I mean, in fact, I was expecting the email to be like, Antonio, I need this. He says, no, I'll just be monitoring this and we'll let you know anything. Y'all ain't heard me. I was asleep, but Indy and Antonio was working.
Really?
I'm just saying, Satish got it going on over there. He is doing a good job.
There you go, sleepy money.
That's it. Satish got it going there. So it's a very, very good thing what's happening, y'all, and I'm excited for all of y'all and what's getting ready to happen. That being said, Law, unmute your mic real quick because our writing services are moving 1,000 times faster than what I expected it. Law, why don't you just go ahead and give just a little bit?
Well. Let me tell you. I'm over here finna look like a genius, and I just love to look like a genius. Without extra work, it's great. You know, you just want the chocolate to shine bright, but you know what? Let me not even get on that. That's not what it's about. As far as the writing goes, we are in the second video. There's going to be 11 articles. The first video, it was 10 articles. We're moving on to the third one after that. So it is moving expeditiously, which I love.
And it is about what you said. It is about you looking like a genius. It is about that chocolate shining. Listen, if I can continue to make people, let me show y'all something. You're going to say, but Antonio, I can't believe you said that. And I remember you said this like months ago. You mean to tell me that you that strategic, you do this stuff that far ahead, you actually tell us in these meetings, and then you turn around and do it? And I'm going to say, yes. Watch this here. Let's break down what Law said. Well, first off, let's break everything down what Law said. Law got 21 articles written. Law, did you lift the finger?
I lift the finger to communicate what I wanted.
I'm trying to let y'all hear it. 21 articles written. That can be, if he did it on one subject, in which he did, that could be 21 lead magnets, a 21 chapter book. It could be a workshop.
But not just that. Even
Come
though it
on.
was done on one subject, the way the titles are
That's right.
positioned, it sounds like 21 different subjects. And that's the part that makes me excited.
It does. It's 21 different subjects. When we write for y'all, we're writing. We're taking your idea and we're making it better. And you never know we did it. Because as law gets it, it's going to say copyright Law Loho.
What you said?
All right. Anyway, so let me just keep going. And you say, well, Antonio, how did you? But I told y'all months ago we was going to do this. I said one day, it was like 3 months ago, I did an ultimate lunch of ATS. And I told y'all what we was going to do. And I had a bunch of stuff. I'm sharing the screen. This is stuff y'all shouldn't even see. Look, it says, how can we make ATS and Instagram and TikTok a business? Forget all that though. Come down here. How can we be number one at making the people who strive for digital recognition? It's right here. You know what? Hold on. I don't even want y'all to strain. Let me wrench around and wrench it off. We go ahead and make it 36. There we go. How can we be number one at making people who strive for digital recognition and validation, as well as business recognition and validation? Me, as a CEO, need to be very conscious of the fact, pay attention, that as social media continues to blossom, separation of digital recognition and business recognition will continue to be non-existent. They will continue to merge into one another. Even as social media, as we know it, dies, which it most certainly will, as all things die, should be a comma there, and there it is, and become something newer, comma. The addiction to this digital recognition will almost certainly never die. It's apparent, Antonio, that the gaining of capital and admiration are more ingrained in society now more than ever. Ask yourself, Tony, how far will people go to protect what they have built and look successful? Then ask, how can ATS make this, watch it, look successful, but become real successful? Oh my God. I'm gonna just repeat this. How can ATS make this look successful, make all this Instagram fronting become real life swag? We must also respect and appreciate that some people will just want to look successful no matter what, so we need to make this easier for them than ever. And then it goes on, and it goes on, and it goes on. Now pay attention.
Antonio, can I ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so based on what you're saying, ATS, the ATS companies have writers, people that can do the ghost writing on our behalf, right?
Indeed.
Okay. So what happened to the advice about Fiverr, about going on Fiverr? Because
keep going.
Because that was what I did. Like I went on Fiverr looking for an author and looking for a book cover person, just because I thought that was the right thing to do. I mean, if I knew that ATS
It is. No, it is the right thing to do. It is the right thing to do. If you listen to what I read,
it is most certainly the right thing to do. The ATS option is another option because I'm still on Fiverr as well. And I have someone helping me with ebooks because I don't want to do that either. So it is the right option. The article's object is something different, but you're still in the right direction. So don't feel any type of way or straight or anything of that nature.
Right. It's both. Yes, sir.
Be quiet.
Yes, sir.
Who was that? Abby?
Mm-hmm. And she's been tearing it up lately too. She got a whole book.
I've been watching Abby. Oh, she been shining. Abby, and this
Yes, Jerome.
is for everybody. It isn't just for you. Okay. Some of y'all have already figured out, and some of you haven't yet. Here's how it works, folks. Is that what we're doing with Ricasa, what we're doing with ATS? When you go out there to present you this, the key to you being successful is what you do in your own business, because we are marketing a business university.
Yes.
So your story, your sell is what you do in your own business. Antonio wants your business to thrive. Antonio wants your business to grow. Antonio wants your business to blow up. You know why? Because when people ask you, how in the hell did your business get to where it at? You know what you're going to say? ATS. Who the hell is ATS? Now think about that. Think about that. But if he's always promoting ATS and not what we normally do, then he's self-serving, okay? Sure, he wants everybody to buy ATS. He wants everybody to do everything with ATS. But guess what? We're in the real world, and so is he. And that's why he's going to take this thing and blow it up. But guess what? It's that insight, okay? You got to pay attention to him. And I'll say about Antonio what I say about the guy I work for. You don't need to pay attention to what he says. You need to pay attention to what he doesn't say. Hello? Because what he doesn't say is where the nuggets are at. And that's what Law did. Me and Law came on at the same time.
Same time.
We went, And that's why Law's coming to Texas. He leaving New York and coming to Texas. And I know exactly why he's doing it. And guess what? You would think, oh, Romy's leaving you behind. Oh, no, he not. He doing Law, and Romy Rome doing Romy Rome, because we caught it and ran with it. So Antonio, he's got those resources, but guess what? If you don't catch it, he's not going to grab you. He's not going to stick your nose in it. He's just going to say it's there. If you catch it, you'll say, hey, Antonio, hey, Grace, hey, Deanna, and they'll go, yes. That's what's going on, Abby. God bless you, girl.
God bless you too.
Yeah, now Abby's telling up. Abby, that is the right decision. Check out what I wrote. I wrote both and. If you want to do it, do this, control your labor force, make it work, boom. At the same time, I built the Instagram of speaking. Let me explain. Instagram, because it literally said, how can, I'm going to show you. It says, hey, how can I make ATS Instagram of business? Okay. TikTok part is top secret. We'll come back to that later. Okay. Now check this out. What does Instagram do? Instagram created influencers. Wasn't even a word. Influencer was not a thing. Instagram invented that. The same Netflix invented binge watching. Instagram invented influence. Okay. Now, what Instagram did was they put a very close attention. They let Sugar take a picture and then took a professional photographer and had 7 filters. That's how Instagram started off. And then you could take your amateur picture and put one of those 7 filters on it. And now you was the same level as that professional photographer. Everybody come with me. I take a regular picture with my phone. This is why Instagram is not for desktops. Oh, Deanna's getting it. Hold on, let me pause. Come on, let me hear what's in there. I need y'all to hear this. Okay, go ahead.
If you actually pay attention to the ATS Business University, we give you the same information that the top marketers, businessmen, and salesmen have to give you, like he just said, the same level of knowledge that they have, so you can be on their same level without having to put in all of those years in a corporate office, without having to have the $300 some odd thousand dollar student loan debt to get it. ATS Business University is the Instagram of business. It allows you to put that filter on, like what he was saying earlier. What he said, it takes you from going from looking like to actually being. It gives you the appearance while you're building to actually being what you're looking like to others. I never thought of that before, Antonio. When you said that, I was like, this boy, right? See, that's why we fools with you, Antonio. That's why we fools with you.
I got a scruple or two left. You understand? You know, every now and then, you know. Now, let's back up what I said. Instagram took Arshia's regular phone. Take a picture. Then she took a picture. Click, click. Y'all remember that? No? Anyway, that's T.I. That's T.I. That's T-Pain. T-Pain. You don't know what I'm doing. Anyway. So now, you take that, and
Still
now...
in it.
Okay. And then you got all those filters. Now, once you run it through the Instagram, it becomes top tier. I decided, well, shit, ATS need to do that too. I need you to run your stuff through ATS and it becomes top tier. Forget just teaching. I want ATS to be a filter. Did somebody hear me? I want ATS to be a filter.
Makes sense.
Go ahead.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, go ahead and speak.
I'm hearing you.
Go ahead and speak. Now run me that video. Let me put it to our filter. That's what I did. Got 11 back. Go ahead, Fulgore.
Hey, you remember I told you about surrounding yourself with good people and learning from what they do better than you?
Yes, sir.
You're taking this to the next level. You're looking at top businesses and copying what they're doing to make your business better. If you copy everything they do to your business, it will be better than theirs. That's your goal, right?
That's it.
That's what you're telling us.
That's yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I get it.
Can I add a little something there?
Yes.
To be fair, I don't think the program was actually supposed to start this early. I kept on
No, it
bugging
wasn't.
Antonio, and I kept on texting Antonio.
It
So
was not.
this is the reason why I'm first.
It was not whatsoever.
Which I do quite often. So you know.
Yeah. Lon called me at 6 in the morning. Now if he called, we 2 hours behind y'all right now. But yeah, he called. And that day go long. But anywho, I just want y'all to get that we're thinking next level at all things next level. Launch week is happening now, all right? So you had all that stuff. So right after this, you're going to see, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop some regular Zoom videos. You're going to see them. It's going to be 24/7. It's going to be people like, oh my God, that was great information. And then you're going to see these crazy 4K, holy smokes, that was incredible videos. And then they're going to be mixed in as a television program, like 3.5, 4 hours a piece you're going to see. So all you're going to see, they're going to be intertwined. You're going to see a 3-minute video from Grace. Then it's going to cut to a 3-minute video from Deanna. And then another, all these videos, and then boom, a 1 hour video from me, a 2-minute video from me. It's going to be cut. It's like a whole program for 3.5 hours. Why? Well, there's a lot of reasons why. One of the main reasons why is attention. And all we're going to do is drive all these people back to you. Does anybody mind anybody working on your behalf?
Work on my behalf.
No.
Which leads me to the second thing. If ATS is a filter for looking,
Please work for me.
I know that's right. If we take your videos and then make them 21 articles, 10 articles, 11 articles, then what if we take our company and make it your staff to where you don't have to hire? ATS is a filter. You understand? ATS is a filter. I cannot give it to you better than this. I cannot give it to you better than this. Let me show you. See, what I was getting ready to do, today's whole meeting is the same energy from yesterday. Same energy from yesterday. And you're talking about, well, let's talk about what we talked about yesterday. Everybody wouldn't hear yesterday. We did the lunch week and gave you all those secrets. And it was too many. There was too many giveaways, too many secrets, from billionaire real estate to Grace teaching insider information, how to get some stuff and then get some stuff and then get some stuff and then get some stuff and all that stuff. Now keep paying attention to me because I want to show you something. And so this morning, for dramatic effect, what we decided to do was show you what filter looks like. So eventually you can look like, oh man, that looks good. But at the same time, what you have to do is make sure the curls are popping the way they're supposed to.
Come on, sir.
And then there's a $5,000 jacket on.
That's it, sir.
Right, rewind, press play.
Come on and pop it.
Pop it with the curl.
Rewind, press play. The whole thing was about filters. So we got up real early and we're trying to show you. There's nothing wrong with this. But when you put the ATS filter on it, let me help you, Grace. Let me help you out. All this was dramatic effect.
This is awesome.
I'm just trying to be dramatic. I'm just trying to be dramatic. When you put the ATS filter on it, now it looks a little differently. Oh, come on, yeah. I can't give it to you no better than that.
I was dramatic, but gosh.
I can't give it to you no better than that. Do you understand?
Sir.
This is what I'm talking about. Yes.
Before you keep going, I am on the way to take grandmother to a doctor's appointment, but I'm on the phone. I just wanted to let you know.
Did you collect money?
Yes, I did.
Well, I like the way you let Allah use it, Thee.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. You understand?
Yes, sir. Listen,
everything is about filter. Let's go back and rewind this real quick. Let's just pay attention to what I'm saying. It is simple, but it's not simple. Here it says, I'll blow it back up again. The words are fancy. So what I'll do is I'll break the words down. Sorry. Sometimes when I talk to me fancy. Because these is just my notes. I ain't supposed to see this stuff. How can we dominate? Is this fair? People who want to look good on it and then have other people say, oh my God, Law, you look good. Those are two different things. You understand? I'm breaking it down for y'all. How can I get the Instagram models to look good and then have reputable people say, that was a good picture. You look good. But then have the Justins say, yo, I look good on the internet. But then have Warren Buffett say, Justin, no, seriously, you look good. Everybody understand what I'm saying so far? And then I'm saying, as a CEO, I need to be extremely conscious that social media done changed the world forever. This is what all this says. And the separation of the Instagram model and the real estate Justin, the New Yorker, they don't have no separation no more. Let me stop for a second. Listen to me. There is no such thing as an Instagram model and an e-commerce expert, an Instagram model and a wholesale real estater. There's no difference no more. Not on the internet. On the internet, they're equal. On the internet, if the Instagram model got 1 million followers and Justin got 12, the Instagram model is now greater than Justin. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? There's no more separation. The internet has literally made all of you royalty or all of you peasants. There's no more knights. There's no more middle class. Right? You're peasants or you're royalty. That is all. And anybody can be royalty. Okay, let's take it back. I need you to get. I have a page. There's a 17-year-old or 16-year-old teenager that follows me. His entire page is about cats. His entire page is about cats. Now, my two major platforms are LinkedIn and Facebook. Instagram, I kind of use personally. Okay, I use Instagram personally. It's not really something I try to grow with. I have my reasons. I just like it, though. This guy, all he does is cats. And he is an influencer on the internet from just cat videos. He's 17. He's on his way to being a millionaire because social media is right here in these fancy words. It's highlighted because the fact that social media continues to blossom, the separation of cat videos and Antonio reading books and being smart in business, they don't exist no more. This young boy is doing faster. He's going to do what I did in 36 years by 20. Is somebody? How many
Right. Exactly.
teenage, exactly. How many teenage and 20-year-old YouTube millionaires do you know? Who's heard of Ryan in his toy review? $25 million, 6 years old. YouTuber. You have more opportunity to be a millionaire on YouTube than you do to get to the NFL and the NBA, anything like that. And by more opportunity, I mean the sky is wide open because there's a market for everybody. So what I'm saying in all these fancy words is, Antonio, how can you tap into both of these? Since it doesn't exist no more, how can you be the greatest resource to people, teaching them how to do it themselves? But then when people say, you know what, I just rather just pay you to do it. Okay. Put an ATS filter on it. And since we couldn't just build a filter, because that doesn't make business sense, it made more sense to say, Shaker, give me that video. We'll write a book out that video. Now, by show of hands, and don't just answer, honestly, if y'all can send in 3 hours worth of content and get a 300-page book out of it, that's completely yours, that is the most amazing book. I already got hands up. You understand? That's the genius of what we're doing. Agent, put her whole camera on, put her hand out. You're going to see my hand. I know that's right. You understand what I'm saying? This is what's powerful. And this is what Lunch Week is doing. And we're about to be moving in an incredible way. I just can't. I cannot stress this to you enough. I cannot stress this to you enough. It is why. That's why we headed to y'all don't know it yet. He doesn't know it yet, but we're getting ready to do a whole commercial with Jerry. Yep. Whole commercial. Yep. Jerry about to get mic'd up. He about to do a whole 1-minute commercial, be one of the faces of Ricasa, just as promised. Today. You'll see it. We recording it today.
I was going to show up in my shorts and t-shirt.
Yay, Jerry.
That's fine. That's fine. You know, I know a few millionaires that show up in their shorts and t-shirts. They just have scotch in their hand too. That's all.
Listen, that's my plans. Once I get these thighs together, it's gonna be shorts all around.
I understand. I'm real close to this. Real close to this 6-pack. Listen, y'all, this stuff is dropping. But I wore some the pants I brought up here, both the pants I brought up here, they keep falling off me. They just they too long now. You know, they went down. They too long because they not upright like they supposed to be. Just falling off me. And Deanna got me doing planks.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, them planks hurt.
Jerry,
too. Let me tell
you need some wardrobe changes. You can do the shorts thing, but then your nice jacket and stuff too.
Well, whatever he wears gonna be on
different
camera.
See different sides of you.
Yeah,
that's good advice. That's good advice.
Yeah, depending on what the video's about.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a crazy video.
See the ponytail sometimes.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be a crazy. It's gonna be a video that has very little words. The story tells itself. Y'all seen Grace's video? Y'all seen that? It's pretty. That was pretty good, right?
That was really good.
Yeah, I seen it. It was good.
It's gonna be a video.
I don't know if I can do leg lifts.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Grace is super physically fit. That's for sure. It's gonna be something like that. What I'm doing, as Fulgore wisely understood, is I'm modeling the greatest campaign I've ever seen in my life to promote Ricasa. Well, I'm modeling in two ways. For one, I'm just telling stories, y'all stories, but long versions. But the short version, I'm modeling the campaign. Did I show y'all this already? I feel like I showed y'all what I was doing. No? Deanna says I didn't show y'all. All right, Deanna says, and then the Queen says I didn't show y'all. So let me see if I can show y'all real quick. See if it's already pulled up. If it's already pulled up, I'll show you. Nope, that's not pulled up. Okay, let's try one more link. Let's try this one more link. No, that's it. Okay, I'll show you anyway because she told me to show you. Here we go. Pay attention, y'all.
I remember this.
This was the inspiration for Grace video. I'm sneaky, y'all.
Greatness. It's just something we made up. Somehow we've come to believe that greatness is a gift reserved for a chosen few, for prodigies, for superstars. And the rest of us can only stand by watching. You can forget that. Greatness is not some rare DNA strand. It's not some precious thing. Greatness is no more unique to us than breathing. We're all capable of it. All of us.
That's incredible. I still love it. I love it. Now, switch my mic. The whole campaign started in 1988. It is still relevant today, and they still got new commercials coming out, and people still say, just do it, Ashia. Just do it, like Nike. When your campaign is over 30 years old, and it is still driving billions of dollars into your business, somebody like me sits back and go, well, how the hell do I do that? Do you understand? So your teaching is in ATS. But as we promote Ricasa, it's all stories. Because story beats production every day of the week. You cannot outsell a good story. And all I have to do, everybody keeps saying, what you're trying to do is impossible, Antonio. No, it's not. No, it's not at all. Because I don't have to compete with everybody. All I have to do, like for real, all I have to do is just tell a story to about 1,000 people. And then have that 1,000 people tell the same story to 2 people apiece. Come on. I'm not fighting the world. I only need 7 million people out of 7.8 billion. That's not even 1%. I don't need everybody. I need 7 billion people. Anybody else can tag along for free. I just need 7 billion people to get in as the lowest cost option as possible. Somebody signed up in India yesterday. 7 million people. And all I got to do, and this is why Deanna's CEO. Tell him what you told me. You got it from Dolomite.
You don't need the whole city. You just need your 5 blocks.
Deanna has me operating this company for global reach, 5 blocks per city. Yeah, I'm gonna let you break it down, but I'm gonna need them to receive the brilliance that she set up for us. I don't need everybody in the city. I just need 5 blocks. And we broke that down to a number. I'm gonna let her break it out. I just need 5 blocks. No, I know you broke it down where it came from. I just need 5 blocks. Go ahead, Diablo.
So we were watching Dolomite, and this is when he was trying to get his movie, the Netflix Dolomite, the one that just came out on Netflix. We was watching Dolomite, and he was sitting there talking to the producers, and they're like, "This movie isn't, he was trying to get his movie distributed, and they were like, that's not gonna work. Nobody wants to see but the people in your neighborhood." He said, all I need is my 5 blocks. That's where it came from. So you don't need everybody. If you're building your companies to reach everybody, you're going to fail. But if you build your companies to just reach your 5 blocks, your neighborhood, your people, you can't lose. Dolomite, he was successful because he focused on his 5.
Can I say something, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Just to add to that, I mean, okay, so initially when I heard about Rikeza, I was super duper excited about connecting my community, my Nigerian American community, to it. And I give Grace contacts, from time to time. But one thing I kind of noticed is the fact that when Grace would call these contacts of mine, most of them did not see the value in what they were getting. And it kind of like discouraged me, because I was like, because some of these people, I'd actually spoken to them one-on-one and asked for their permission to give their contacts to Grace. And then when Grace would call them, they'd be like, oh, I'm not interested. Or, and it just kind of discouraged me a bit, because I felt like, okay, so if somebody's trying to help you in a positive way, and somebody's trying to literally change your life for the better, and you're not wise enough to see the wisdom or see the opportunity in front of you, then should I even continue sending Grace contacts? Because I just felt a little discouraged. But I know that technically I should continue. I should not give in to the discouragement of people not seeing the opportunity in front of them. But I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. And I felt a little deflated when I would hear that they were not even signing up. And these are people that will go spend $120 on their hair every month, but they're not willing to spend $60 on a program that will afford them the ability to spend $120 or $1 million on their hair if they were smart and wise enough to grab the opportunity.
No doubt. And in Nigeria, it would be like $60 for the whole year, because it's adjusted for cost of living. in Nigeria. Now,
Antonio.
Yes, sir.
You're not paying
Yes, sir.
See, this is me and Abby Day.
Go ahead.
This is me and Abby Day. See, you ain't paying attention. Pay attention.
Yes, sir.
Now, Abby, were you on the call last night?
Yes, sir, I was.
And I was too. After we finished the call, I was talking to my wife, right? And when I finished talking to her, I said, Rome, you're going to tear this thing up. Because I realized we're caught into what I call this cognitive dissonance, where you've got two opposites. I've been doing this multi-level direct marketing for over 25, 30 years. I got people right now, when I say to them, if I go to them, Abby, and say, I got one for you, or this is the one, they're going to look at me like I got two horns coming out of my head. I'm telling you that right. Yeah, you got that. You see what I'm saying? Because guess what? They've heard that before. So I know if I go to them with that approach, guess what's going to happen? They're going to be saying, yeah, right, whatever. But they're going to put the sign up as soon as I go there. But here's the deal. It is the one. And I know it's the one because I've been playing around with this crazy guy named Antonio for going on 3 years now. And I know it's the one because while I've been playing with him, I've been playing with a couple of others. They can't touch ATS. They can't touch Recasa. But guess what? I can't go out and say that to people because if I say that, I'm going to scare them away. But what I am going to say to them when they ask me, well, what's going on, Jerome? What's happening with you? Oh, you don't know? Check this out. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, no. Put your money away. Put your credit card away. Don't. Come on in and do your due diligence. Kick the tires. Open up the hood. Now check this out. If you really want some money, you need to pull that $59.99 out. But I don't want you to do that because we've been down this road before. Hello? Find out. Because here's how it works. When you decide 2 months from now, when you decide 6 months from now that you want to come on board, guess who's going to get paid? I'm going to get paid. But I don't want to get paid right now. I want you to find out what's going on. You know why I want you to know what's going on? Because we've been down this road before. And
Talk, Jerome.
I got it. Do you hear me? Feel me. Boom. Oh, I said, oh, by the way, while you doing it for free, if you refer somebody and they pull out their wallet and go for the enchilada, which is the program, you're going to get paid. Well, guess what? If they decide that down the road that they want a little extra, they'll pull their money out too. But if they don't, you still going to get half the money.
Come on, Jerome.
All your money, you get half of the half that's left out there for you as well. But I don't want you to do that. Come on in for free. Come on in and check it out. See if what I'm talking about is what I'm talking about because it don't cost you nothing. When I be talking to my wife, I said, Jerome, what you said, boy? Because I realized that we got it, but we're caught in that middle where I'm dealing with people for years that I've walked with. And if I come out with MLM with them, or if I give them that impression, they're going to walk away from me. I already know that.
You're walking heavy, sir.
Come on now. And guess what? And I already told the one guy, I was on the call last week. My buddy said, Jerome, what about that 59? I'm like, huh? I had forgot I told him, get your $59.99 together when the time we going to boom. And I told a couple other ones that too. And that's how I'm going to treat them. Because you got it. And it's got to come out your pores. Not out your mouth. It's got to come out your pores. And when you do that, then guess what? They're going to be signed up. And you're going to get Nigeria, and you're going to do exceedingly abundant of all that you can ask to think. But it's got to come out of your pores. It can't come out your mouth. Come on now.
That was actually powerful. Now, that was powerful. That was powerful. Let me let Abby respond. I've got something for y'all, and I'm going to let Kiera, I saw her put her hand up. I don't see where it's square, but go ahead, Abby.
Okay, Jerome, thank you so much
Justin
for
got
that. And
something too.
that really encouraged me, and to be completely honest, Jerome, to me it's beyond even the money. It's beyond even me getting money in my pocket for it. It's more so the heart, because the people that I'm sending contacts to, these are people that I feel have been underdogs in their environment. And it's almost like I'm trying to help in my own little humble way. I'm trying to help them at least see the light and have a break from the struggles that they keep on encountering. So it just kind of breaks my heart when they don't see the value in what I'm trying to give. But it's okay. It's fine. I don't want to complain about it.
Well, check this out. Check the no. You're not even no. You're not. Just check this out. I'm gonna show something. Then I'm gonna let Justin and Kiara first, and then Justin go. Just check me out real quick, because I know they're in the same energy. Deanna, pay attention. Don't multitask. This is where, and I'm speaking from a place of relax, rest. Me and Deanna decided to watch Dolomite. Had no idea I was going to business school. If you haven't seen Dolomite, I want all of you to go see Dolomite. Okay, it is ain't not a single, ain't no black betrayal, none of that stuff going on. It is a serious movie, and it is business school. Let me just tell you, it's business.
I saw that movie.
I had no idea.
He was outsourcing too.
Man, I want to show you something though, because Deanna's the queen. So this, I want to do this because I know where Kiara and Justin gonna be in this energy, and I'm feeling the same way, Abby. I got to one of the moments in which it was too much, too tough. Like, man, this 100,000 millionaires, it's too big. It's too big. It's too big. It's too big. I don't know. It's too big. It's too big. And Deanna being herself, while we was watching this movie, paused it and said, hey, that's all we need to do for you. But she did it in this way that made all the fears melt and everything just fantastic. Pay attention. Can y'all see this?
Leah Martin, directing and co-starring. We got Jerry Jones writing the script, and Ben E. Taylor done put together a theme song for me that's badder than Superfly and Shad put together. Listen to this here. He bad, that's background. Man is out of sight. He's a bad son of gun already. Big bad Dolomite. What y'all think of that?
Rudy, you're very persuasive. We admire your passion.
You gotta understand, Rudy, you're not just asking for a loan here, right? You're asking for an advance on future royalties. We'll do it. It's no risk to us. But if you blow it, we're gonna own your records till the end of time.
Yeah, I know all that, but I'm gonna bet on myself. Ain't nobody gonna put me on the screen except for me, and everybody I talk to say they want to see a Dolomite movie.
Well, you understand. You're not supposed to make a movie for the 5 square blocks of people you know.
Well, that's fine with me. Because every city in America got them same 5 blocks, and those folks is gonna love it.
Hold on. Just hold the hell on. Just hold on. Hold on. God dog it. And as I can, put a hand on my face and said, that's it right there. All we need to do is find your 5 blocks in every city. Come on, Justin, then Kiara, because
what I got to say is, push, don't pull. Push, don't pull. People will see the value in what you're doing once you're doing it and become successful doing it. Most likely, the inner circle of your immediate friends and family won't support you at first until they see strangers celebrating you. That's just the rules of business. I've been in sales my whole life, whether it's criminal sales, mortgage sales, music sales, and that's just the sales. That's my sales funnel, and it turns to be a sales funnel on the whole, globally. So you can't push something on anybody that they don't want. They may not be in a stage in their life where they want passive income. In a recession that we're in now, like Antonio's book said, the middle class is gone. People are going to be forced to find decisions. They're going to be forced to find different revenue streams. It's just a matter of fact. They're going to be forced to do it. So when you're doing something and you're good at what you're doing and you're really into what you're doing, they're going to come to you. You can throw your sales funnels out, throw your texts out, bring people on. like me, I have people that I want to bring on now, but it has to resonate and be a good fit. Otherwise, I'll mess up that relationship and I'll waste our time here. I know the value in the network of 8 million and plus people. People have to want to do that. So you'll stress yourself out trying to help everybody without helping yourself. It's almost like pouring from an empty cup. Once you're doing what you're doing, they'll see on your social media, oh, what are you involved in? And then you tell them. If they ask, you tell them. You send them the first text. You send them the first, come join the sales meeting. After that, show them, like, your sales would be your actions. They'll see you on social media. They'll see you, on lives. They'll see you doing a little bit better, and then they'll ask you. But for you to sit there and beg and push and rant and rave and shout, it's not going to do you any good. It's basically going to devalue what you're doing. It's going to devalue you, because most people don't have that type of mindset at first. So that's what I wanted to add. You're really not doing anything wrong, but it doesn't make sense to pull for somebody that doesn't want to be helped. A strong person cannot help a weak person unless a weak person wants to be helped. As is it.
Big facts.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you very much.
Talk, Justin.
Kiera? Did she see her? Did she have to go to a client? Oh, man, I missed her. Okay.
Hey,
Antonio? Yes, ma'am.
Can I say something, please?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Only thing I wanted to add to what you were saying is, and I posted it, add to your own value. People will buy you. They buy us. Remember you told us earlier we needed to start looking like what we're selling, start smelling like what we're selling. You used the word money.
Mm-hmm.
But we are the product as good as what we feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
We can't sell nothing that we ain't got. People buy energy. Money is energy. Right. People will follow you all the way down the road with your vision, like what we're doing with your vision. So
that's facts.
I'm stepping my game up. I don't think it's about selling for me as it is about serving. And I can only give what I have. I can't give what I don't have. So I do know that Vanessa has to come from a place of, well, I'm going to say realness, truthfulness, and honesty.
Mm-hmm. No, that's good. You're right. And I told y'all are not going to be successful in this not serving. The system's not designed that way. It's just not designed that way. Now, Abby was serving. She said it. Did the one-on-one calls, made sure I get a number. I'm telling about the community. She's going for her people. Abby, you ain't doing nothing wrong. You need somebody to tell you, relax. Just go get your 5 blocks. You understand? It's what Jerome said. Like, just go get your 5 blocks. Let me tell you how much pressure Deanna put off me that day. I don't feel it no more. I'm just looking, and I say it all the time. I only need 100,000 people. I say it to y'all every time. I say it to you every time. I ain't looking for everybody. Because I caught it. I caught what she said. I had no idea. I'm telling you, that movie was business school. That one little clip. The man said, man, I know all that. Y'all gonna own my stuff for life. We mess up. Now, if you don't know the real Dolomite story, he went up to produce 10 movies with his friends. Blaxploitation films. Straight millions, each one. 5 blocks of people. Got so much people that, of course, they came and helped them out, right? Put up the movies and stuff. They wanted a piece of that pie. Trust me, once you start making money, there's always going to be someone in the dominant culture trying to get a piece of it. You understand? That's just the way it works. This man made 10 movies with his friends. You understand what I'm saying? Wouldn't be no YouTube. Wouldn't be no YouTubers without Dolomite. Wouldn't even be rap. He's the godfather of rap without Dolomite. I'm telling you. And the way Eddie Murphy played that, man, I'm telling y'all. I get all that. You ain't supposed to be making movies for 5 square blocks. And my man said every city got them same 5 square blocks. If that don't make you feel good, I can't help you. Because she made me realize, it's like, man, all I gotta do is go find them same 5 blocks. Justin said, my father and his buddy Frank Matthews was one of those. Inspired by the Black Season, hell, Harlem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, telling y'all, I only need 5 blocks. So we reduced so we said, what does that 5 blocks look like? Okay. So we Googled how many people are in an American city, and got the number. And we realized all we need is it 50 or 500? I think it was 50. All we need is 50 people per city. Was it 500? 500. We just need 500 people per city to become the one university in the world to educate the whole world. 500 people per city would take us as large as Facebook. So when I go to a city, when we go to Jerry, don't need everybody. We need 500 folk in Nevada. It was 50. Okay. All right. It was just 50. Jerry, we just need 50 people in Nevada. Now that ain't hard no more. You ain't got to get to 5,000. We need 50. Because the 50 will then go get their own. Lanita got Nikki in there. Nikki got Arshia, and the rest is history. Shaker, we don't need everybody. We need 50 per city in India. Just 50. Abby, that ought to make in a sea of Nigerians, you can find 50 of them. You understand? That's if you just Google, we just Googled how many people in an American city. Right? We Googled, it gave us an average, and we said, well, what would 5 blocks look like? It's 50 people. 5 blocks probably got 50 people on it. That's what we said. That's realistic. Think about 5 blocks in your area. That's about 50 citizens. Is that not fair? That's about 5. That's about 50. That's spot on. That's about 50 people. And if you live in the metropolitan area, well, then that could be, you can have 5 300-unit apartment complexes in New York. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting right on top of each other. You have that easy. We just need 50 people, y'all. So let's close this thing out. You're about to see a ton of videos as promised. You're going to see a bunch of quality as is our custom. But we're only doing it to get 50 people. In every city, we're just going for 50. But Antonio, I don't know nobody. Find 50. Just 50, Tanya. That's it. 50. 50 is what we say where I'm from. Just get 50. 5 square blocks. Now, I will tell you, and I'm going to let Deanna close this out. You might want to find you a Deanna, whatever that means to you. You understand? Because I didn't come up with that.
You said something?
You understand? I didn't come up with that. I was stressed. She even suggested, well, let's just stop. And I don't stress. So actually, I wouldn't even stress. I was more just feeling the pressure. It's a lot of pressure being Antonio. I don't know if y'all know that. It's a lot of pressure being me.
You was concerned. You was very concerned about your moment. Come on now.
I was, and there was a lot of, and rarely I feel the pressure, but I'm feeling it now. And she said, "Let's just watch a movie." And Dolomite was out for like 2 days, so whenever Dolomite came out, We watched it. And right there, just sitting there, she paused and made me catch that message. Because let me tell you something, I missed it, Monica. It was just a line in the movie to me. But it became our core strategy of expansion. I ain't felt pressure since. Because if I can't find 50 people in a town of 17,000, I shouldn't be where I'm at.
Can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
So my thing is, one of the things that I do say to people is that Rome was not built overnight. But from what I understand, it's a beautiful place to go and it's a beautiful place to see. And I really believe that Rome probably didn't have all the people that they needed the first go around, the second go around, the third go around. They probably did a lot of change out and a lot of switch ups, and it probably was when it was originally wanted to be built and all those other kind of fun things. It was a lot going on. But Rome was not built overnight. However, it's built, it's there, it's available, and you can book your travel to go see it. And so with that being said, this is not being built overnight. And also, how do you really do dominate and how do you really take over a whole entire elephant? You eat it with one bite at a time. So Abby, don't try to bite it off all at one time. Enjoy your elephant and enjoy the moments, enjoy the situations. There are some people that sit directly connected to you that will never, ever, ever say that they are interested in what you're doing until they see it. A lot of people don't want to do it because, again, they are not pioneers and they are not bricklayers. They're not foundation people. Remember your house. When they laid the foundation on your house, it wasn't probably a whole lot of people there. You probably was there. Your family was there. Your immediate family was there. But you're talking about a whole grand parade of people there for your house. Foundation, the cement, the concrete that they put down, it wasn't a lot of people there. But for the housewarming, you probably had wall-to-wall people there. Why? Because a lot of times, people just want to see the finished product. They don't want to see what it takes to get the work done. But you have to be willing to really go through your own seasons, your moments, and get with people like-minded. You're in the right place. You got like-minded people around you, and tell yourself every morning, I'm going to get up, I'm going to grind, I'm going to get it, I'm going to put it out there, and if they grab it, they grab it. If they don't, that's on them. They lose it, they move it. I'm going to go on and do what I do. That's all you got to do. Girl, you got to hype yourself up. And I'm done.
Thank you so much, Nikki. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
That's it. That's it, y'all. Deanna, last words on you. Okay. Who unmuted?
Oh, I did.
Oh, go ahead, Sugar.
Miss Abby, I met Deanna, Grace, and Antonio August 19th, 2019. I didn't fully come aboard until March of 2020. And it wasn't that I didn't have the information. I had all of the information. But again, it's about the timing. I became hungry, and I watched, and I researched, and I listened, and I went on YouTube, and all of the things that I needed to do to when God finally did say, okay, now's the time, jump on board, do what you need to do. So don't give up on the first go round. So what, you burn your toast, that doesn't mean you don't ever make toast again. You put it back and you try it again. So you planted the seed, and understand, you planted the seed. Someone else will come along and water it for you.
You know what? She said something so powerful.
Thank you, Dr. Sugar.
I want y'all to pay attention. The most powerful thing she said, and it was April 2020. You know what happened in April 2020? About 2 weeks of government shutdowns.
Yep.
You'd be surprised. See, August 9, 2019, everybody was in overflow. And then that got snatched away with one pandemic. And all of a sudden, she said, this other man's overflow don't work for my legacy. Come on, Deanna, close us out. Now listen, I got you closing us because it was you who built this 5-block plan. So whatever energy you got now, whatever you wanted to tell me, or how you did it then, just pushing on them. Because let me tell you, Abby asked the question, but she ain't the only one struggling with that. Don't be high behind Abby. Okay? All right, we grown now. We all know. Some of y'all scared. You didn't talk to two people and got deflated.
Well, now.
Now, come on now. Well, don't be hiding behind Abby. We know it. You know it to be true. You know it to be true. Deanna, free us, please.
I want to first thank Ms. Nikki, Jerome, Dr. Trask, and Justin, even and Susan for everything that you guys said. I didn't know that I lifted a weight off of Antonio that day. I didn't realize that. But what I can tell you is, when something hits you, that's what you go with. We were watching that movie. He said, because he told me then, he said, I didn't even catch that. But it wasn't meant for him to catch. It was meant for me to catch, to deliver it to him, because my delivery was the one he needed. I need each and every one of you to understand, everybody you talk to is not going to catch it, because it's not your delivery that they need. It's somebody else that's going to come to them to say something, and they're going to remember, like Dr. Trask said, the seed that you planted in them. When you watch this movie, you'll see how intense Dolomite was, but you'll also see how his friends just followed. They believed in him. They didn't know what he was doing. They didn't know how he was going to do it. They just followed. They had questions, but they didn't question him. They had questions, but they didn't question him. They had concerns, but they still followed. And their concerns were the concerns that your family would have. How we gonna do this? How we gonna pull this off? We ain't got the money, right? But they still followed. When you only focus on the people who follow you, you will always be successful. When they see your vision, you will always be successful. All you need is just your 5 blocks. You don't need Dolomite's 5 blocks. You don't need Antonio's 5 blocks. You don't need Jerome's 5 blocks. You don't need Susan's 5 blocks. You need your 5 blocks. So, Abby, if they say no, they're not a part of your 5 blocks. They're the ones outside that are telling you it's not going to work. And then once those that are around you say it's going to work, we're going to follow you no matter what. When it does work, that's when those outside the 5 blocks going to be like, oh, okay, we going to come on down. Like Ms. Nikki was saying, focus on your foundation. The others will come once the house is built to celebrate. And then they're going to be like, man, this house nice. I think it's time for me to buy a house too. But until then, they go sit back and watch your house be built. Brick by brick. Sheetrock by sheetrock. Electrical wire by electrical wire. And the moment you put food in the fridge, they'll be there. That's when they're going to show up. All you need is just your. And I keep stressing your for a reason. Because while there are hundreds of millions of billions of people, not all of them belong to you. Not all of them are your customers. You just need your 5 blocks. I promise you, when it hit me, and it hit me because it was like, I'm always thinking, my thought process is always, there's a key I'm missing here. Like I promise you, that's all. When I was focused on marketing, I'm like, there's something I'm missing that these big companies are doing that we keep that we not, that like there's something I'm missing here. And I realized it. They're tapping into the psychology of their customers. They're not focused on the customer's pockets, they're focused on the customer's mentalities, how they think, how to ethically manipulate their thought processes to get them to give them money. So when I was watching that movie, and I remember my thought process was, this is Antonio. The whole time I'm watching, I'm like, this is Antonio. Dolomite is Antonio. Then how did he do it? Because I'm sitting here watching Dolomite struggle. I'm sitting here watching each and every person turn him down. I'm sitting here watching his friends blindly following him because they believe in him. I'm sitting here watching it. And when he said, man, all I need is my 5 blocks. I don't need everybody. I was like, that's it. That is it. That's the key right there. Just his 5 blocks. So when Antonio told you to relax, Abby, that was meant for everybody. It's not going to be easy. It's not. You're going to hit wall after wall. Like we said last night, some bills are going to not get paid. It may be some days you're trying to figure out, what am I going to eat today? You just may have a piece of bread and some butter. There's going to be days you're going to try to figure out, how am I going to put gas in my car today? How am I going to get to this interview? How am I going to do that? How am I going to get to these people? There are going to be days where you want to sit there and cry yourself to sleep because you just like, I don't know what to do. It's going to be days and weeks where everything is going to hit you at once. But if you only focus on your 5 blocks, just yours, it'll come. This man bought a hotel, run down, no electricity, no nothing, and filmed an entire movie for his 5 blocks. You just need your 5 blocks. Because once he did that, he had more support than anything because his 5 blocks wanted it. His 5 blocks wanted his works. Your 5 blocks will want yours. Abby, your 5 blocks, when you go to them, you'll know who is a part of your 5 blocks because they'll be like, man, Abby, I'm ready. Dr. Trav said it took her a year. It's not going to happen overnight because not everybody sees what you see. Not everybody else craves what you crave. Not everybody else's heart is where you are. But just plant the seed. I can't begin to tell you how many seeds Antonio has planted in me that did not harvest overnight. You just got to plant the seeds. But you'll know if they're your 5 blocks. That's all you need. Just yours. Nobody else's. When you look at Harry over there, don't worry about how his grass looking. When you look at Renita over here across the street with all her tall grass, don't worry about her grass. You just focus on your lawn. Fertilize your lawn. Your 5 blocks. That's all y'all need is just your 5 blocks. That's it. That's all you need. Your 5 blocks can be just 5 people. Those 5 people go to their 5 blocks. Just 5 blocks. Just your 5 blocks is all you need. Now I'm done, Mr. Smith.
Thank you, Deanna. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Who was that? Can I say something?
That was me.
Oh, Grace, yeah, go ahead. But you the last one.
Okay, because you know I don't talk. So, but when I do, I really have something to say. People's grass may be real green and tall. Yeah, we've all heard that saying, the grass is greener on the other side, but you don't know what they're paying for their water bill. So please listen to Deanna and focus on your 5 blocks. That's all I want to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Lunch week starts now. Yes. If I were you, I would relax, post, love, serve, until you just find your 5 blocks. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better. You can dominate. All right, everybody. We got a couple of people to see Oh, look at Sugar. Unmute your mic, Sugar. Look at that.
I just wanted to share with everybody, this came in the mail on Saturday. It's Antonio's #1 bestseller, Keep Walking, 13 Steps to Dominance. And I had to work yesterday, and I had the book with me because I'm reading it, and I left it on the table. And somebody, one of the other massage therapists, picked it up and was reading it in between her clients. So this is another one. I've gotten 2 more that's going to be coming, but this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm on page 33 right now, but I'll finish it today.
That's the book that made me famous. That's my first book.
Go to Amazon. Get the book.
Good conversation piece. A good conversation piece too.
Yes, Susan, it was.
Yeah. So go back to them and ask them what they think, and then tell them to go ahead and join Ricasa for free, and tell them to get on your success team. That's what Susan talking about.
That's it.
You see everybody with their bookcases behind them on Zooms. Every Zoom person on TV, all the political people, they all have their books up there where you can see them while they're talking. So if you're on something with someone, get a background, buy a bookcase or table, and you kind of have that book there. A few books. You can have some other books, but have that book there.
Yeah. Law?
You can share it with people too. It's you can order it for them and send it to them.
Mr. Chocolate?
Yes, I just wanted to share one thing. I'm super excited. I uploaded 2 videos for Cooking with Laura on my YouTube channel. Let me just say it's only been a couple hours, and I already got a new subscriber, which is really, really awesome. I'm up to 225.
That is awesome, man. That is awesome. It took me forever to get to 4,000 or whatever the heck I got. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Proud of all of y'all. Thank you so much. Let's dominate. Jerry, we'll see you today for at least 4 hours or something like that. We're gonna do something, and then we gotta go check.
Looking forward to it.
Yes, we gotta check on my car. I need some scotch. I don't know where to get none from, so you have to work that out for me.
Don't worry about it.
I sure appreciate you. All right, everybody. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Oh, wait. One more thing. Go to, where is it at? Go to my page and hit the like button. Not the like button. Go hit the bell. Hit the bell, depending on how you're using it. Turn on the notifications. Do that, because all the videos you don't want to miss. And at the same time, you are going to help us make y'all rich and richer, because the algorithm, they just suck. Okay? The algorithms just suck. You don't want no part of that. So just go hit the bell and then subscribe. That way, set me to see first, and you'll see all the stuff happening now. All right, everybody. Y'all have a good one.
Do you know how many files your employees have uploaded, downloaded, emailed, airdropped, slacked, or shared via Google Drive today? A lot of that data has left your organization, and you don't even know it. Visit code42.com to learn how Insider prevents data exfiltration.
There are so many reasons not to skip breakfast. So many savory, mouth-watering, tasty, delicious beyond all belief reasons. Actually, that last one was pretty convincing. Stop by for a McDonald's breakfast. Mix and match a sausage biscuit, sausage McMuffin, sausage burrito, or hash browns, any 2 for just $2. Price and participation may vary, cannot be combined with combo meal.